Hey there guys, it's Miller here, and we're going to look at a replay review tonight that should be pretty interesting. A 7-kill game, 5100, and we do win. Spoiler alert, but something that I've learned over the years is that even on great games, which this wasn't great, it was good though, there are always things to learn. So that's what we're going to look at here. It was a platoon game. Actually, Hans mentioned it on his thread, but from his perspective, and we're going to see how it plays out here. Now, matchup wise, which is always what we talk about when I tutor, it's okay. It's actually okay. We do a little bit better hold down than they do. We anticipate the T69 to kind of derp as well. Typically they do, but also he'll probably be playing E5. So the other thing that comes into play a little bit is the M12s. Beyond that, it's not very scary. We're in a pretty sneaking good matchup here. I'm gonna fast forward. Alright, cool. Initial positions are so key. No matter what map you're playing, in the initial position here, if you're fast, is always this spot to the left. It was great that T43 went first. I actually was thinking about that in real time, and he ate the shots from me, so it's just perfect. And go ahead and hold here and get unlit. Now, this game is a great example of something that I posted about on Hans's thread, in that you never want to make a decision in stress to try to force a play. And we're going to see that. We'll actually fast forward a lot of this early game because I just don't do much, and that's actually a-okay. Now here, the much shows up, easy pre-aim, and then pick him up there. And unsurprisingly here, it's just the instant, or it will be a forced reload there. I only have 3 shells, and the game is looking like it's going to develop pretty slowly. It looks like we're getting some frames lag, so apologize for that. I'm not really sure what that's about. And here, we're going to fast forward a bit, and then, okay, boom. This is where a lot of the times guys are going to poke the corner on the Oho, and they're like, well, he'll hit me once, but I'll hit him twice. Well, actually, no. If you hit him once, you'll be lucky, because it's really easy for him to back off. He's pre-aimed. You're going to get abused. It's a really stupid poke, but like 90% of the time in pubs, people do this. We're not going to do this here unless he fires. Spoiler alert, that's not going to happen. The other thing is we see our IS-3 there. Hans is actually pretty low, but he'll play that corner well, and he'll play it passively for a bit. So right now, I have almost 600 damage. The battle's been going on 2.5 minutes. Should I be panicking? Should I be going, oh no, I don't have damage, my win 8. I'm not going to be purple. Well, no, but you might do that. And sometimes I might do that too, but you don't want to do that. I'm here to win the game, and my teammates maybe are not. Oftentimes in pubs, that's what it feels like. So to win the game, I need to keep looking for a good situation and play it out. And so I'm just going to sit here for a while. I look for the poke after he's fired, and that's crucial. Nothing. I got to look back mid, look for the Panther. Don't get an angle on it. I actually probably should have normal cammed that for you guys, but basically there wasn't a legit shot there. And now I'm looking for the Tiger. Looking ARL. Okay, we're going to pause again. We've now been in the game almost 4 minutes, and I'm still sitting at 600 damage. Really easy to panic and stress out here, but I'm not. We're down 3 to 4. Pushing forward aggressively is not the answer. Pushing up into E5-6, not the answer. They probably have a tank or two in the D2 area. Someone maybe repositions, or the Tiger repositions, that sort of thing. The key is that you don't want to stress. And so I'm actually just super chill right now talking to Hans. That's pretty much how I play tanks usually. It's pretty chill. But that's by intention, not by personality. Here people have been firing. I look to try to pick up the KR, and I can't. Again, I don't force the KR shot, which is good because our super pushing gets abused. Now that guy's fired. I try to camp the edge lit. This is like a really speed run of this. Now I'm still full HP. Get bobbled by the 29, and I'll 1 times it here. Look for the IS-6, pick it up. Now I'm going to go the 34-3, and I'm going to wrap forward here, kill that guy as well. Bam, turret it. Look for the patent, and don't have it. Now the 69's behind. I realize it, and I flip, because I have 1 shot left. I don't force reload, which is a big difference from the play earlier. And now he's dead. Instant reload pop. We see the IS-3. You can tell as I'm kind of flipping my camera back there to see what angle he's got. And now I'm just going to tuck in. And we're going to fast forward again. Okay. Now, I just sit. There's nowhere I need to be. It's fine. Now we're 7 minutes into the battle. I have 1300 damage, which actually is quite low for 5100, but what do I do have? 1230 HP. Most of the tanks in this game getting kind of low. Look, if we look, T29, one-shot Super P, one-shot T43, it depends on who hits him. Okay, Centurion, 2 or 3 shot. And this game actually gets close. If I had squandered HP, probably would have lost. Now here, we're just going to see an exhibition. Bam. Okay, nice shot by him there. Usually I can get guys to miss if I do that. Put another one into the lower plate. Another one into the lower plate. This was real good RNG. Like, it was great aiming, but also real good RNG. Pretty disgustingly so. And then instant pop reload. Okay. Suddenly at 2553 damage. And now the game is 10-9. Sorry for the camera flips there, guys. I'm just getting what looks like lag, but I'm getting high FPS, so don't worry about it. Okay, here we're going to talk about what I see. The JP is to the south. The tiger's there. I want to help kill that tiger, but I don't want to derp super hard yet. So I'm going to look, see, does he poke, does he poke? And now with the JP still to the south, I try to climb. Now this was interesting. I'm not sure why I couldn't climb that. I think it's because I took a turn there at the end, and that was a mistake. Now, instant backup. I can't afford to be there, and I cut left. And I talked to Hans about this. By cutting left here, I actually make it so the JP can't hit me. Nice play with the ARL there, a little juke. Try to help on the tiger. Get the tiger there. Now, the game starts to get pretty hard. The ARL is high. Get that shot. A terrible roll, though, actually. Terrible. And I only have 3 rounds. I can't kill everyone on their team with 3 rounds. So I run. Pop a reload. Get out of the low ground there. I'm unlit by this point. Now I loop back through the mid and find the JP. Bad first shot by me there, though. I definitely should have actually penned it for damage. I didn't. And I forced reload again. And tanks down. That went over in kind of like half a second on like 8 times. But I was just rotating back mid to get more map control. Look from the top. And now I've course dropped spot long ago. I'm now climbing, and I'm going to look to fight from the top here. Get map control. I'm spotlighted, I get lit, and I have to get the ARL. That was such an unlucky shot there. Definitely should have hit. The M12 misses, which is good. Still 340 HP, and I need to get this kill. Fire. I'm now a 1-shot. I roll forward. Have to poke it, and got it. Boom. And their M12 dies. The lesson there at the end especially was prioritization. I couldn't get into a peak poke fight with the ARL. I would lose 100%. So even though I was at 52 HP, and maybe he could have backed all the way off behind the carcass, for instance, you still have to make that aggressive play with the poke and hope for the best. It's kind of what Tank says. There's no really sure things unless it comes to JPE gold, which is pretty sure. Everything else, though, calculated risk. And we win. So, we saw for the first, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, it didn't really do anything. Just helped kill the Indian Panzer. For the first 7 minutes, I didn't really do anything. I think at 1,300 damage or something. By the end of the game, now the game has gone on 11 and a half minutes, 4k damage, and 7 kills because of HP conservation and making that play. So, all said and done here, guys, this is a good example of not freaking out because you don't have any damage. I mean, I like damage as much as the next guy, maybe more, but I'm also here for the W, and that's important. I hope this helps, and good luck.